Down, or can I stand?
You can do whatever you need. Just give me the thumbs up and I'll... Hi, good morning, everybody. How are you today?
Good morning.
I am David from the library, Mr. David, and this is I'm David from the recreation department. This is Miss Jody from the library.
We can switch today. I can be at the rec center.
I want to be a librarian today, so I'm going to be David from the library, and she's taking my job at the rec center here.
Nice.
Can we do that?
Yeah, why not?
I think that means that you're going to be Katie's boss today.
Hey.
I don't work
Oh
today.
No, that's right, you're off today.
You know what? Katie,
You are Joe Public today.
Katie used to be one of my volunteers. So,
I can be one of your volunteers.
yeah.
Nice. Well, this is one of our first live programs we've done since that evil pandemic started. So I am very excited to be vaccinated and safe, and Jody is, and Mitch is. Dino even got vaccinated. You know Dino wore a mask the whole time?
Yep.
If you watch our video online, we unmasked him last week when he got his vaccination, so he is safe too. Today is our first ever Dinosaur Day. We've loved dinosaurs in La Vista forever and ever, and Jody and I years ago did a dinosaur egg hunt, which we'll bring back probably next year as part of our whole Dinosaur Day. So you can join us this morning for a live/virtual, because Mr. Mitch is taping us, so you can go to the city's website and watch the story time too, or you can be here live like you guys. And this afternoon at 2 o'clock at the library, you can go up there and pick up some more grab-and-go fun stuff and some more prizes. So it's an all-day event. Jody, what should we start with?
The book, of course.
I want to sing. We're going to do a song?
We can do a song, absolutely. All right.
And when we say roar or grr, we want to hear you do what? Roar.
All right, I'm gonna pass these out, adults, if you can take one and pass it along. If you wanna help sing, you can help sing. It's not a tune, it does not go to anything.
And remember, we're outside, so we can use our outside voices.
Absolutely.
You really need to work.
In the library, we need to use our inside library voices.
Because we have lots of dinosaurs. Did you show them the dinosaurs for the people at home? There are tons. Okay, so this song is called Dinosaur, Dinosaur. All right? And we need to see, where is the dinosaur? Behind which door is the dinosaur? So let's say it. And adults have the sheets. If there's any extra sheets, if you, the kiddos want the sheets too, please feel free to say it with us. But let's do our colors first. So what color is this door?
White.
Pink.
Green.
Green.
Blue.
Blue.
Orange.
Orange.
Red.
Red.
Go big
Thank
red.
you, Miss Lucy. You got those. You know your colors, girl. Your favorite color is blue, so should we start with that one? Let's actually start with the red door.
Okay.
What do you think? So let's ask it. It goes like this. Dinosaur, dinosaur, are you behind the red door? Let me hear you roar.
Grrr.
And it doesn't roar. It says grrr. What do you think it is?
No. It's a
what? What makes a grrr sound?
Bear.
It's a bear.
It's
It
a
was
bear. All right, now, Miss Lucy, let's do the blue door. It goes, dinosaur, dinosaur, are you behind the blue door? Let me hear you roar. And it doesn't. It goes, ruff, ruff, ruff. What is it?
A cat.
Let's see. Are we right?
It's a dog.
It's a dog. All right, the next door. Pink door. Say it with me. Dinosaur, dinosaur, are you behind the pink door? Let me hear you roar. Roar! Uh-oh. What do you think?
That could be a dinosaur.
Could it be a dinosaur?
It could be a dinosaur.
But
What do you
other things,
think?
Other things roar too.
Let's see here.
It's a tiger roar.
It's a tiger. Bummer. All right, let's try the green door. Dinosaur, dinosaur, are you behind the green door? Let me hear you roar. Oink, oink, oink. Is it a dinosaur?
No.
What is it? I think you're right. Let's see. It is a pig. All right, last door. It's got to be it. Dinosaur, dinosaur, are you behind the orange door? Let me hear you roar. Roar, guys. Roar. There
Yes,
he
it's
is.
a dinosaur.
It's a dinosaur. Look it, isn't he cute? I like him.
He wants his belly rubbed.
Oh. I kind of made him look like Dino.
He's ticklish.
All right, we can put those away for now, and I think David
I'm
has
going to
some
interrupt
facts.
Jody really quick because I love interrupting Jody. I'm rude once in a while and do that. I apologize. But
It's all right.
what game does a Brontosaurus like to play with humans? And that's kind of like what a Brontosaurus would look like. You guys know? He likes to play squash with humans.
Oh my goodness.
I thought he.
What do you call a dinosaur with no eyes? Do you think he saw us? Do you think he saw us? That's his, is
Do
that
you
joke
think-
kind of,
Yeah.
that joke's kind of, what?
Yeah.
I guess my jokes are done for now.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I've got a
Thank
cool
you.
book.
Thank you.
I've got a cool book, and it kind of goes like this. I stole it back. Yep, you can sit back. This has got all different kind of questions and facts on dinosaurs, and you can go to the La Vista Library and check this book out as soon as I return it. So I'm going to do some of these facts. When did dinosaurs rule the earth? Well, let's check. Millions of years ago. They were the main animals on land for over 100 million years. First, there was the Jurassic period, then the Jurassic period, and the Cretaceous period. And we're going to learn about that a little later because I actually have some fossils from some of those periods that you're going to see. Next question. Where did all the dinosaurs go? They died out about
did?
65 million years ago, which is the end of the Cretaceous period if you follow dinosaurs. Most of them were, eaten. They simply rotted away, but some dinosaurs were preserved underground. And the bones, when all the flesh was off the bones absorbed the minerals from the ground, and they became hard as rocks because they turned into rocks, which are a type of fossil. Let's see. Where did dinosaurs live? Well, they lived all over the world, but back millions and millions of years ago, we didn't have all the different continents. Our land sits on a tectonic plate, and it moves around. And it used to be like North America, South America, and Africa and Eurasia were all connected before they started spreading apart. And so the dinosaurs lived in that big area. It was called Pangea. And that's why you can find dinosaur bones all over the place, not just in America and South America, in Europe, in those areas. You can find them all over, because once those land masses started separating and falling apart, their fossils were found in different places. Let's find another question. Let's see. How big was the biggest dinosaur?
Ooh, does anybody know that? How big was it?
How big was he?
1,000 feet.
1,000 feet. Well, I don't have them in feet. I have them in tonnage. The largest one,
Was the longest
that probably was. And he belonged to the Titanosaurus family.
Titanosaurus?
And Titanosaurus, and he hasn't been named yet, but he was found in Argentina, and he weighed 69 tons.
So how much
69
is that?
tons. That's like 3 school buses.
So think of 3 school buses.
3
the big
giant school
yellow buses. 3 of them.
That's a lot.
Wow. How about David, let's do one more fact and then
Okay.
read an awesome story.
Okay, let's see. One more fact. Why were dinosaurs smelly?
Oh, that's
take a bath in a long time.
Well, that could be why.
There were no baths.
so there were no baths. They didn't take a bath for a long time.
Because a lot of the dinosaurs were meat eaters, and they tore the flesh off their victims.
Oh.
And it rotted in their teeth and made their breath horrible. The other dinosaurs ate grass and leaves and stuff like that. And sometimes all those green vegetables in their bellies would turn to gas, and they'd get a little gassy and they'd smell. You might know what I'm talking about. So that's
what
why
are you
they
talking
smell.
about?
Dinosaur farts.
Oh, you know what, David? Today at the library, speaking of dinosaur farts, today at the library, I have a jar of dinosaur poop.
You do? Did you hear that? If you come to the library this afternoon, we can see dinosaur poop.
It's really Tootsie Rolls, but if you check out a book or a DVD or a kit, then you can guess how many pieces of dinosaur poop are in the jar.
I like that.
And there's more than 2.
What do you call a scary dinosaur? A scarodactyl. That was better. That was better.
Read. Tell him. Read. 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 Read.
Well, first, I would like to read this book called We Are the Dinosaurs. And this book,
Which one you want?
Simon & Schuster was the printing company, and they're allowing us to read this book online. So most books we can't, but this is one we can. So we are going to read this wonderful book by Lori Berkner. Like I said, and it was illustrated by Ben Clayton, and Simon & Schuster Books have let us do it. So goodbye, Ernesto. Or goodbye, Ernesto. Bye, Dax. Have fun, little hatchlings. We are the dinosaurs. Let's go, Dad. Marching, marching, we are the dinosaurs. What do you think of that? Olive, are you ready to march? Count me in. Olive's ready to march. We are the dinosaurs, marching, marching. We are the dinosaurs. Sasha just loves marching. I certainly want to march all the way. Sure, Floyd is coming too. Are you ready, Sasha? I think Sasha's going to be ready. We make the earth flat. You know how they do that? We make the earth flat by stomp, 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 tromp, tromp. We stop and eat our food when we're in the mood. We stop and eat our food on the ground. Munch, munch, yum. Must have been a herbivore. They're eating the grasses. We stop and eat our food when we're in the mood. We stop and eat our food. Nibble, nibble, munch, crunch. Is that how you eat? Nibble, nibble, munch, crunch? And then we march around, cuz we are the dinosaurs, marching, marching. We are the dinosaurs. What do you think of that? We are the dinosaurs, marching, marching. We are the dinosaurs, making the earth flat. We make the earth flat. Grunt. Thanks, dude. Big dinosaurs could flatten out a lot of things, couldn't they? They could walk across this little hill and squish it down. We stop and take our rest over the nest. We stop and take our rest at the end of the day. We stop and take our rest over the nest. That one's snoring. Nap time is a good time of day, isn't it? Rumble. Uh-oh. We stop and take our rest, and then you hear us say, rumble, rumble. Some are snoring so loud it's rumbling.
Is that where thunder comes
Wake
from?
up, dinosaurs! Uh-oh, it's time to go. We are the dinosaurs, marching, marching. We are the dinosaurs. What do you think of that? We are the dinosaurs, marching, marching. We are the dinosaurs. We make the earth flat. We make the earth flat. Hey, Dad, it was rad. You should have been there, Mom. I was so brave. They went out by themselves and they were so brave. We slept in a cave. They would be brave to sleep in a cave. And then we roar. Roar! That is a fun book.
Nice.
I've got some neat things I'm going to share with you. You'll be able to come up and look at them. I'm not going to have you touch them because they're a little old. Now, you look at me and you say, well, Mr. David, you're a little old. I'm not as old as these. There are several periods that the dinosaurs came from. Actually, the dinosaurs came from one period. But there's different fossils here that are older than the dinosaurs. Some that were here when dinosaurs were here, and some were here shortly after. First one I'm going to show you is probably the youngest one I have. It's a piece of amber. Does anybody know what amber is made out of? Amber is fossilized tree sap. And this piece of amber came from a giant tree, and it slowly came down, because you've seen sap on a tree, right? Well, imagine that fossilizing. Well, amber is very, very sticky. Think of like a really thick honey. And this piece of amber actually has a small mosquito in it. And this mosquito Like I said, it's from the Cretaceous period, so it could be between 65 million years to about 125 million years. So this is probably the oldest thing you'll ever see. Well, the youngest of the several of the oldest things you'll ever see here. This is the piece of amber. If you guys want to come, Miss Jody, if you want to come here.
Yep.
If you look at that in the sun, that is a mosquito. Right there.
Wow.
If you look at this corner, see that little bug in there? That is a mosquito that has been caught in this amber. And amber is fossilized tree sap.
Oh my God. I
Can
don't
you see
really
that?
see it.
Right there? See that little dark spot?
Yeah.
If you hold that under a microscope,
That's a nice.
microscope's the thing that makes things look bigger, you can actually see it's a mosquito. You can kind of see the wings.
Yeah, Right
Thank you.
And see, that's like a rock. That's dried amber, and that's really old.
So if you dropped it, David, would it break?
It would shatter, and I would be very, very sad.
What is that?
That is what we're going to go to next. Actually, next we're going to do these. These I found in Northeast Iowa. These are fossils. Can anybody guess what fossils these are?
No. That's a puppy itself from an Ammonite.
We have some ammonites here today, but that is not from an ammonite. These are from a plant that grew.
I was not thinking that.
And these are, because you kind of see
Oh, I think
the middle here, that's how the plant drew the water in.
that's a T-Rex.
Look, no, can't touch these guys. These are very fragile. See, that actually has a crack in it. I
So,
want to protect that.
Mr.
I found
David?
these in the ground in Northeast Iowa. There's a lot of limestone up there, and I go to some digs and found them. So, yep.
so if you find fossils, can that be your job?
Yeah.
What kind of job would that be?
What would that be? A paleontologist?
Yep.
Okay, now I got some older stuff. Who mentioned the ammonite? You want to see a real ammonite?
Right there.
Nope. Right here is an ammonite. This is slate, which is really hard rock. And that was an ammonite. An ammonite,
So if you, it looks like creepy eyes. So if it drops, it doesn't break.
this would break, this would shatter. That's a very thin rock, you see. And this used to be a piece of a bigger rock, and they cut it in half, and it broke off, and they found a fossil on the inside. Yes.
So it kind of looks like eyes. See?
It does look like eyes, but that's actually two shells.
Yeah.
Ammonites come from the mollusk family, and there are mollusks in the oceans now, which are big, round, almost looks like a snail shell.
Yep.
And these floated in the ocean, and when this one died, it settled and got covered with mud. And then the mud, over the millions of years, hardened and became a fossil. Now this one goes from the Cretaceous period, which about 66 million years old.
Oh, yeah.
So that's pretty old. Next up are my favorites. These kind of bug me. You know why? Because these are bugs. These are trilobites. These are the oldest fossils I have. These come from the Cambridge period, which is 540 million years to about 490 million years old. So almost 500 million years old, yeah.
This kind of looks like a centipede.
That does look like a centipede. That looks just like a centipede. And centipedes probably
It also kind of
were in this family.
It also kind of looks like a caterpillar.
It does. And these, when a bug would come to attack them, they would curl up into a tight little ball.
They look weird.
But this
Not that big.
is actually, can you imagine that? 400 million years ago? That was a live bug.
Yeah.
And this is a trilobite,
What's a trilobite?
another bug. Trilobites swam in the water.
Kind of looks like a
They swam in the water. They were water bugs.
So it looks like it's like it looks like it was smushed down. It looks like that.
Yep. Well, trilobites had what they call an exoskeleton. Their skeleton is on the outside of their body, protecting the inside, where our skeleton is on the inside of our body. So that's why it does look like that.
That's why when you kill a bug, you hear that scrunch or you feel that scrunch. That's the
Have you ever seen the big June bugs that have the kind of hard shell on the outside?
Yeah.
That's an exoskeleton. So this bug had an exoskeleton. So what do you think of the fossil collection? Pretty cool?
Yeah.
These were actually around. Which ones do you think were actually around during the dinosaur period?
Well,
Nope, these were before the dinosaur period. These two were before the dinosaur period.
no.
Do you think the amber was during the dinosaur period?
Yes.
It came after the dinosaur.
Really?
So these were alive during the dinosaur period.
That's what I was
Someone pointed to it.
Yep, you did point at it. You guys know your dinosaurs. I think we're having a successful dinosaur day.
I think we are.
I'm going to cover these back up for their safety because I don't want them out in the sun too long.
Nice. But what do you guys think if a dinosaur could not roar? What sound would he make? If he couldn't roar.
I bet they all didn't roar.
Do you think they all roared?
Did.